All right, today we're going to discuss on whether you need mental clarity to live a more fulfilling life. Now, with that being said, there might be some noise pollution here. It's okay. It's a free day. It's a casual day. We're getting some sun. We're getting some air. Make sure y'all get that vitamin D in. But let's go ahead and begin with the topic. Do you need mental clarity in this life to have a more meaningful, purposeful engagement? The answer is yes and no. Let me explain. So, what is mental clarity? Mental clarity is obviously dealing with your mind, processing the thoughts, and just having the notion of how the form of habit that you have, right? Everything is based on habits and routines. And life is what you make of it. So, if you think negative, you'll be negative. If you think positive, you'll think positive. There's a lot of gurus out there that do these crazy I'm not gonna say juju stuff, but I kind of feel that everything takes action, just like me, right? The fact that I'm clicking this video, talking to you right now, getting some sun at that. But it takes action, right? Action leads to clarity. Take the mental part out of it. So in the end, you can have the best idea, and that's all it ever be, just an idea. So it's up to you to take action in this world. Now, do you need mental clarity to live a happy or fulfilled life? And yes, I say yes at first because, when you're mentally clear, you're free from, just stress. Just you're more prone to just living a more purposeful lifestyle, right? Because now things that bother other people don't bother you. And when I say that, as in, when, let's say, when I was younger, when you're a teenager, you think clothes and reputation are everything, right? Making friends. Then as you age, you have children, you get married, you realize, hey, there's basic necessities as a human being that we have to focus on, which is shelter, food, water. But you start to explore that people don't make you. You make you, right? So who cares what other people are thinking and doing, and just focus on you and your behavior, right? Getting better every day. But to gain mental clarity, you have to understand that perspective, right? The perspective is what matters and what doesn't matter. So, in the end, I think mental clarity can pretty much clear the fog of your life, right? And this comes with education, books, classes, courses, whatever you want to do. But it's wisdom, right? It's the act of knowing something that you've been through. So with mental clarity, you're able to gain perspective on life and really nurture it, right? Really gain understanding before you exit this world. So the no part to this is you don't have to have all the answers, right? You don't have to know everything. You don't have to be a NASA scientist. You don't have to do anything of that. You can actually just be a regular, average Joe living accordingly, and you will still gain knowledge and wisdom, right? Because someone who goes to school will be book smart rather than somebody who just lives life and understands how to get over problems. And that's knowledge, right? That's wisdom. So who's smart there? The book, the guy, excuse my dog, um, the guy with book theories or the guy doing actual practical work, right? Sometimes we envy those people because they have the experience. And I think you have to combine those in order to gain, full wisdom and mental clarity. But in the end, you know, You don't have to have all the answers. People think mental clarity is this phenomenon to where you're enlightened, you climb a mountain, or you're outside getting sun. Um, but it's really just the understanding of how things work, and just having just a better grip on life. So if you're able to do that, you're far ahead than any other person going through life right now, because that's people get in this circle of just working and never doing anything for themselves, and then they ultimately die and have regrets. But do you need mental clarity to be fully purposeful and just obtain this I don't want to say nirvana, just fulfillment? And the answer is yes, but no, because it does take time, experience, and sometimes boredom, right? Boredom. I don't think we give enough uh, in ourselves to be bored, to let our mind just reflect thoughts. And what did Socrates say? That you have to know thyself, right? And how do you do that? You have to just break away from cell phone addiction to you know just life in general. It gets noisy and busy. Sometimes you need an escape, right? You need to get out there and just hear your thoughts, and they will speak. I've seen it. I've done it myself. But yeah, to gain mental perspective and clarity, it's one of those things that um, can you focus on the issue at hand of what makes you happy, right? What makes you happy? What makes you fulfilled? What makes other people happy? Because sometimes, we become unselfish or selfless, where like I enjoy seeing other people happy. That makes me happy because it's not about me, right? And that's the perspective I tried to give, to where this world can use a lot more of that. Not to sound hippie-ish, but yeah, that's how humans are, right? It's easy to be selfish. It's easy to be greedy. It's easy to be, uh, nobody will talk to you. Um, but do you need mental clarity to have a full, more fulfilling um, life? Answer is yes, right? Try to gain perspective in theory, books, understanding, but go out there, gain experience, understand your limits, understand who you are as a person, and just live the best life. That's all you can do, right? There is no right life or right way. Majority of what we do, we try to compare it to others. So um, I hope you got value from this video. My videos have become more intimate now, but it's okay though. That's just part of life, right? I like talking. I like explaining stuff. But tell me your thoughts on today's subject, right? Is mental clarity one of those things that you need or don't need, or what else do you need to live a more fulfilled life? Because in the end, we I'm just like you, right? We're on our phones and we're going to work and we're paying bills, and we don't have enough time to sit there and really reflect on ourselves, because we're in this maze, right? And where's the exit? The only exit I know is death. That's it. But yeah, in the end, I really hope you took value from this video. Obviously, we're in a more relaxed environment, especially me. Um, Go out there, get some sun, vitamin D, good for your hormones, your mental clarity, serotonin levels, stuff like that. But yeah, if you enjoy this video, like, subscribe, share with someone that needs to gain perspective in life. And until next time, we'll see you.